You know when you're walking down a street and there's salesman in the middle of it and you do everything to try and avoid their eye contact so they don't approach you and try and get you to buy something? Well, I was in this exact same situation the other day, and usually I'm pretty good at managing to actually avoid them completely. But on this occasion, the street was way too narrow and I couldn't make a detour around them. Anyway, the first guy stops me and he's basically selling holidays, and he's telling me about like the price of the holidays, how it's like such a nice time to fly abroad to sunny destinations now. He was telling me like the difference between his price at his company compared to like his competitor's company, and I was thinking to myself, oh, just let me out of this conversation. And basically I said to him, look, I'm really sorry, like I've got to run, I'm on my way somewhere and I'm a little bit late. He was like, no worries, I understand. As I left him, I was like, I was never ever gonna buy anything from that guy. And like, I've saved me time, I've saved him time as well. Anyway, still a narrow street, and I bump into the second guy, and I assume he is actually part of the same company, the same holiday, like travel abroad company as the first person. However, I assumed wrong. The second guy is actually for one of those animal abuse charities. And straight away, this guy shows me a picture of like this beautiful Labrador puppy with big eyes, very fluffy, and he says to me, looks me straight in the eyes and he says, why do you think people abuse dogs like this? And I look back at him and I says, well, I think there's just some pretty bad people in the world. And he was like, you're exactly right, there are. And we're doing everything possible to try and look after these animals that have had such a bad experience. He was like, most people don't even adopt these animals and they eventually have to be put to sleep. He said, imagine you've had a terrible start to your life, and when you eventually get rescued from that particular owner who's abused you, you then get taken to a place because nobody wants you, you eventually get put down. He was like, what sort of life is that? And I was like, bro, that's absolutely terrible. And he said, we know not everyone can adopt dogs, which is exactly why we take donations to try and house these animals as long as possible so they can live a happy, healthy life. Now, guess which salesman walked away with my money? It was the second one. I was like, take my money, sign me up to whatever subscription service you've got, because I don't want it on my conscience that one of these poor little puppies are going to get put down all because I did not make a subscription payment to this service. So he told me a bit about the service, I signed, and I'm now paying like £2.50 a month donation to this basically this animal charity, right? Now I looked it all up online, it's all legit, but the point of me telling you this is basically sales are made on emotions. It doesn't matter what sort of logical person you are, you will buy on emotion. I am a massively unbalanced logical person when it compares to emotion. I still buy on emotion. And if you're on the phone to a prospect, or if you're speaking to someone who potentially is interested in your service, if you start trying to rationalize it and make it super logical to them, they will never, ever buy your service. They need to feel it in their gut, either of what is missing without your service and the pain it's causing them, or the reward and the desired situation that they will experience once they get your service. So next time you speak to a prospect, don't go in with like, hey, this is my service, it's way cheaper than the others, you know, this is what my competitors charge, this is the rates of it, this is the features of it. Tell them what it would mean for their life and tell them what it would change about their situation currently when it comes to the pain that's in their life. If there's no pain, there's no sale. So you might as well stop there. But if the person does have an emotion around a particular issue, they are far more likely to buy. And if you can elicit that emotion just a little bit, ethically, of course, then this person is far more likely to become a buyer than you just drilling into someone. This is the features, this is what you'll get, this is the price. Think about it. Just a quick video from me today. My name's Rob Lally. I'm an entrepreneur based in the UK, and this channel is all about living a productive and happier life and building your business as well. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.